or no, word 3. Today, I am going to make a fava bean, tomato, and rosemary bruschetta. You are just going to love it. It's so simple and so delicious. I can't wait to show you. Here are the ingredients. The favas. Goya makes them, they call them butter beans, okay? We're going to drain all the liquid out of there. Then we got some tomatoes. We've got the rosemary, garlic. We're going to spread on the bread. Salt and pepper, extra virgin olive oil, and a little bit of balsamic. And I aged this in my root cellar for 10 years. 8 years. So in July of 2010, so a little over 8 years, this balsamic vinegar is. And of course, there is the semi-star of the show, the bread. This bread is, you can see on there, it's a rosemary olive oil sourdough bread that I get at Wegmans. I'm going to toast it up on the grill. That'll be our base for this wonderful, wonderful bruschetta. We got the favas draining. Do not rinse them off. That juice inside the can has a nice flavor, and it coats each one of these beans. I'm going to add the olive oil. I got the good stuff from Lee and Sonoma. I want to use the good stuff in here. I'm not going to cook with it. We're just going to eat it. So I'm going to, okay, that's enough. Enough of that. And a little bit of balsamic vinegar. This is 8 years old. You can use the regular stuff, though. And if you don't have these fava beans, or they call them broad beans, cannellini beans will work just as well. Okay? So we want to add that in. Give it a nice stir. Now we're going to cut up the tomatoes and put it in, and the rosemary, and a little salt and pepper, and let this marinate for a while. Let's cut up the tomatoes. I've got a little serrated knife here because it cuts a little bit easier. I want to cut these kind of small, not too big, maybe about the same size as the favas. I don't know if we're going to add 1 or 2. We'll see what it looks like. I mean, the fava bean is the star of this show, so we don't want anything else to take over. This is in for a little flavor. So let's see what this looks like. Yeah, could use another one. So let's add another one. Let's add some salt and pepper. All to your taste, whatever you like. I like pepper, so I add a bunch of it. And I always use a mill, okay? I want it fresh as can be. I do the same thing with sea salt, and I use sea salt. I'm just gonna put in a little bit, not too much. We can always add salt later on, but we're gonna let this marinate for probably a half an hour or so. Still got to add the rosemary. I want to get that salt in because that'll break down the tomatoes. For the rosemary, we got these beautiful little stalks, okay? And we just kind of go down. This is really, really fresh. And you can break off the top there. Very, very strong taste. This will be carrying it first. You're going to smell the rosemary. And then it's going to be a toss-up between the garlic and the balsamic vinegar. And the rest of these items will carry these flavors. I think that'll be enough. So we grab our knife, line it up, and just give it a pretty fine chop all the way through. Done chopping, so we're going to take this and spread it in. Pick up the rest of it here with my knife, and then stir that in. Oh, I can smell the rosemary now. I can smell the balsamic vinegar. So what we're going to do with the garlic is we are going to rub the garlic. We're going to open this up. We're going to rub the garlic on the bread after we toast it on the grill. And that will send garlic throughout the whole bruschetta. Absolutely fantastic way to scent up your bruschetta. Just rub it on the bread, and when it's raw, you really get a strong. Let's grab these off the flame. Just chart them up a little bit. I like those grill marks on there. Adds a little rusticness to it. I got the garlic. I'm just going to rub it on. Rub it raw. You see the juice come out on here. Can you see that juice? Oh, you are going to flip out with the taste of this. This alone is worth the price of admission. And I forgot, it was a long time ago. Less than 20 years ago, because I only started cooking 18 years ago. But you rub this raw garlic on, and it just is adorable. So now, we're going to add this on, okay? Oh boy, look at that. Look how delicious that looks. The juice, the tomatoes. It's going to be a little sloppy to eat it. But it's going to taste out of this world. Bruschetta with fava beans, tomatoes, and rosemary, rubbed with garlic. There are no words. This literally took 10 minutes to put together. Delicious. Delicious.
This is a reminder. Check the pizza.
Oh, Alexa said I gotta check the pizza. That's in another video.